He was a high school basketball prodigy, but Mikey Williams became the star of a different type of court after his 2023 arrest. Here's how his downfall came just as fast as his meteoric rise to fame. Mikey Williams practically grew up on the basketball court. His teenage years were characterized by a long list of achievements, and in the 7th grade, at the age of 13, Mikey was ranked the country's #1 player for the class of 2023. At San Ysidro High School, Williams led the team to the CIF San Diego Section Division III title. By the end of his freshman year, Williams had broken the CIF SDS single-game scoring record and had an average of 30 points per game. Unsurprisingly, that year, Max Preps named him National Freshman of the Year. Before his sophomore year, Williams transferred to Lake Norman Christian High School, where he continued his successful basketball run before moving back to San Diego for his senior year. Even as he proved his athletic prowess, Williams also had his eyes set on the social media scene. In 2020, Williams teamed up with Overtime, a sports media company, to produce a YouTube reality show chronicling his life on and off the court. On Instagram, the budding basketball player gave fans a glimpse of his life, sharing snapshots of himself along with his impressive skills on the court. In no time, Williams amassed a large following. By the end of his first year in high school, Williams' fame on and off the court had spread even more, catching the attention of several basketball legends, including LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Dwayne Wade, all of whom followed him on Instagram. With a rapidly growing social media following and mounting accolades on the court, money wasn't far behind. In July 2021, Williams signed a deal with Excel Sports Management. In his statement to ESPN, Excel Sports Management's Vice President Matt Davis highlighted Williams' incredible market value, saying, "Mikey's relevance around his peers in the basketball community is off the charts. He's one of the most relevant personalities in the basketball community. His digital and social followings speak for themselves." Later that year, Williams landed another endorsement deal, this time with sports footwear giant Puma. With the multi-year deal, Williams became the first American high school basketball player to sign with the company. In a statement to ESPN at the time, Williams said, "I am excited to join the Puma family this early in my basketball journey. Puma really understands how to mix hoops and culture, two things I am passionate about." One of the first red flags that arose during Williams' high school career came in June 2022. Hundreds of college coaches gathered in Arizona for the annual invite-only Section 7 team camp, and Williams was one of the many star athletes expected at the camp. This event would have showcased and solidified his status as a top prospect, but for reasons unknown, he skipped out on the event. The camp's organizers had slotted San Ysidro into the tournament on the promise that Williams would be playing, and were reportedly caught off guard after learning that the star athlete was absent from camp. Sources confirmed to Yahoo Sports that Williams' teammates and his coach, Terry Tucker, were also blindsided by his absence.
You've got to go out and you've got to earn it. Nobody's going to give you anything.
Though Williams would go on to sign with the University of Memphis Tigers in the year, a lot of people thought his absence at the camp hurt his chances of getting scouted by other big-time recruiters. In a shocking twist of events, Mikey Williams found himself in legal trouble after getting arrested in April 2023. The high school athlete was arrested on 6 felony charges, including 5 counts of assault with a deadly weapon and another count of shooting at a car filled with people. The incident occurred on March 27, 2023, at his Jamul, California residence. What apparently started out as an argument after asking guests to leave the premises soon took an ugly turn. The sheriff's statement read, 5 people got into a car, and as they were driving away, shots were fired. The car was hit, but no one was hurt.
He said that we better get to stepping or we're going to leave with bullet holes.
Following his arrest, Williams was remanded at the San Diego Central Jail, but was subsequently released after paying $50,000 in bail. In a statement, Williams' lawyer, Troy P. Owens Jr., urged the public to refrain from harassing or threatening his client. The lawyer also insisted on Williams' innocence, imploring the public to disregard false narratives circulating to tarnish his reputation. Following his arrest, Williams pleaded not guilty to multiple counts of assault with a deadly weapon. Though initially scheduled to be held on June 29, 2023, Williams' preliminary hearing was held on October 10th. 2 weeks later, Williams was arraigned, during which 3 more felony charges were filed against him, bringing his total number of charges to 9. With these, Williams faced up to 30 years in prison. In November 2023, Williams pleaded guilty to 1 felony count of making criminal threats. In exchange, the remaining 8 charges were dismissed, with the young athlete athlete ultimately avoiding jail time. Instead, Williams was ordered to complete a gun safety course, attend anger management sessions, and put in 80 hours of community service. His sentencing occurred on August 12, 2024, and saw the felony charge get dropped to a misdemeanor.
But just 2 weeks before a jury trial was set to begin, Williams took a plea deal, dropping it to just one count of making a criminal threat.
He was given 1 year of summary probation, and the whole fiasco ended up losing him some of his endorsement deals. Puma dropped Williams in October 2023, while Lace Clips, a fitness technology company that hired Williams in 2021, also severed ties with the athlete following his arrest. Formerly considered one of the country's biggest high school basketball players, Mikey Williams has experienced a significant decline in his career over time. In his senior year, Williams lost a total of 13 games, eventually dropping down to number 71 on Rivals' final ranking for the class of 2023. Coach Clark Allard of Carlsbad High School, who studied footage of Williams' games prior to a matchup with his school, told Yahoo Sports, "It felt like he was kind of going through the motions. It felt like he was into his persona more than he was into the actual season." Williams' career troubles seemingly reached rock bottom in January 2024 with news of his departure from the Memphis Tigers. Despite never playing a game with the Tigers, he decided to leave after hearing that a school committee might temporarily bar him from playing. He transferred to the University of Central Florida in early 2024 and is on the roster to play in the 2024-2025 season. Here's hoping things turn around in the future.